never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, oh. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Welcome to this week's bump update. It's your girl Nats, and I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and doing okay. If you're new here, welcome to the Nats fam. My name is Natay, and I do motherhood, lifestyle, and homemaking videos here on my channel. If that is something you are interested in, of course, feel free to stick around and join the fam. I would love to have you a part of the community. So let's dive into today's video, which is my 23rd week bump update. I asked myself a couple of questions and answered them for you while just explaining to you guys exactly how my symptoms have been for the week. Alright, so let's start with how far along I am. Currently, I am 23 weeks pregnant. So this week, baby is the size of a grapefruit. That is what the app is telling me. And the baby is measuring in at about 11 inches long and 1.2 pounds. So the baby has graduated from ounces to pounds, which is obviously a milestone. And yeah, the app is telling me I have 17 weeks to go, which really just sounds like a short span of time. And am I ready? Am I not ready? I don't know. Time is flying, you know. Anyway, in terms of baby's development for this week, 23 weeks, I'm in my 6th month of pregnancy. The app is also telling me that the baby's skin is like more saggy because it is not growing fat as much, basically. Yeah, it says baby's skin is a bit saggy since it grows a lot faster than fat. So the skin is growing way faster than fat is growing, but very soon the baby will start fitting into, you know, the little frame. So that is what is really going on at 23 weeks. And it also says that I might be able to hear the baby's heartbeat through a stethoscope and not necessarily a Doppler. So for the past couple of weeks, we have been monitoring baby's heartbeat at my prenatal appointments via the Doppler, you know, the Doppler thing that they put on your stomach when you're pregnant, that thing. And now they're saying that you can actually listen to the baby's heartbeat via a stethoscope. So I could buy one if I want to listen in and check the baby's heartbeat if I want. So that is exciting. And yeah, that is it for baby's development this week as far as the app is saying. Moving along to best moments this week. This week was really full of best moments. I mean, the best part for me, I would think, would be the movement of the baby. No, you guys, the movements are getting so strong these days, so strong to the point where some of them are painful. Yeah, I can feel feet, or even if I'm not sure if what body part it is, I can feel things jabbing my bladder. It makes me want to pee way more often than even the first trimester peeing symptom. And yeah, the movements are strong. Adam is able to now feel the baby move when he put his hand on my stomach, which is exciting because I think Adam felt the baby move when I was like 14, 15, or 16 weeks pregnant, in that bracket. And then up until now, he has not been able to feel. So every time I would feel a movement and I invite him, either the baby stops moving or the baby moves, but he could not feel it. And every time I say, feel that? Feel that? He's like, no. So this week the movements were so strong that you could actually look at my stomach and see the different jumps and stuff that the baby was going on with. So that was pretty exciting. So now every time the baby is moving and Adam is around, I like tell him to come. Like I say, baby on the move, and you know, Adam come. It is very exciting because, you know, at least he can get in on some of the action. And yeah, that was pretty good. I think that's the best moment of this week. Apart from that, oh, we bought big ticket items for Baby Flex this week. So this week we bought a stroller and a baby monitor, and those are the first big purchases that we have made so far. And the fact that the app is basically telling me I have 3 months left to go and we have not yet started buying a whole lot kind of freaking me out and kind of telling me that I need to get my thing together, you know, and start purchasing and preparing more. But yeah, the stroller is bought, the baby monitor is bought, the first big ticket items for Baby Flex, and that is so exciting. I cannot believe that I spent money on a baby stroller for myself. It is just weird because as a person who has always wanted to have children, being the person having children, mind-blowing for me. It's mind-blowing. I cannot believe this is my life. I cannot believe I am being a mom and doing all of these things. It's crazy to me. It's weird. It feels weird. It feels weird, but you know, we're doing it anyway because ready or not, baby's gonna come, right? Worst moments of this week, I don't think there were any worst moments this week. As far as I can remember, everything has been on solid ground, which is a nice change of pace based on the past updates. If you guys have caught up on those updates, you would have known that I have not been feeling my best in terms of the emotional department and stuff like that. But this week, yeah, I was chill. I was doing the checklist. I was buying baby stuff. I was talking about the baby. I was happy, you know, talking to friends and family, and you know, it was a happy time. So no worst moments this week, whether in terms of baby or just life in general. Nothing dramatic happened to make me categorize it as, oh, you know, this is a point of worst things that could ever happen right now. So we're good. Symptoms and sickness for this week would definitely have to be lazy. I don't know. I feel as if the second trimester is known for more energy, more life, more strength, more eager to do things, and to be honest, I'm just like blah. Like this week I had to take a couple of days off to just rest and sleep and just do nothing. I had so many plans for what I'd be doing throughout my summer vacation, and to be honest, even though I'm doing some of them, I'm not near doing them as fast as I thought I would be doing them, and I'm just tired and sleepy, and you know, I just prefer resting than getting up and doing everything and being a superwoman, which I think is really preparing me for motherhood, where I'm just going to have to let go of wanting everything to be organized and perfectly put away in my house and having everything done, because we all know babies, they need all the attention. So I'm just figuring that this is just preparing me for that life. Like, you're tired right now, the dishes can get washed, and that is okay. They stay until tomorrow. Tired right now, you can only manage to wash the dishes, but you can't fold the clothes. That is okay. That is where I'm at this week. This week, I have been prioritizing just laid in my bed, watching TV, and calling it that. If I get around to doing one big task for the day, then it is well with my soul. If I can only do laundry, or if I can only cook, or if I can only do the dishes, or if I can only fold the clothes or sweep the house or whatever, that is what I have to offer for today, and that is fine with me. So that is basically what my symptom has been this week. I'm just bedridden. I'm bedridden. I'm tired, and yeah. Cravings and or aversion. So I definitely had a craving this week, and that is toast with margarine or butter. So you toast a piece of bread and you just slap some margarine over that piece of bread, and you can literally see the margarine soaking into the toast. Wow, like just talking about it, I need a toast. That is so good. Like, I had it once this week when I was hungry and I didn't want to eat a big meal, and I toasted bread, and we did not have any peanut butter, because usually I'll just do peanut butter and bread, but we didn't have that, and I needed something to eat that was not ramen noodle soup, you know what I mean? So I put some margarine on the toast, and when I ate it, I had to say to my husband, I had no idea that toast and butter taste so good. And from that day onwards, I ate that thing like a beast. As for aversions, no aversions. Weird food combination, I still am not pairing weird things together. This week I think I did try dipping like a Cheetos in ice cream and tasting what that tasted like, but it wasn't a thing, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, yeah, Cheetos and ice cream, yummy, I need to try that. It was just because I was eating ice cream at the time and Adam was eating Cheetos at the time, and I was asking him for some of his Cheetos, and it's like just a little crazy thing went off in my mind, and I'm like, I wonder how Cheetos would taste with the ice cream. So I dip it in there and try it. It was horrible. I didn't like it. So yeah, definitely no weird food combinations. Anything making me queasy or sick this week? I would say yes. And this one is a very TMI, so disclaimer, I guess, but this is real life. I feel like there's not much information on the downsides of pregnancy. I'm not even sure downsides is the right word to label this as, but different things that you may face during pregnancy. I feel like, especially for our parents, like when you're having a baby, it's usually the happy side of stuff. Yeah, you're having a baby boy, baby girl, you know, nice clothes, toys, all of that. I don't think people that we know that are close to us talk to us about what to look out for in terms of the not so comfortable things to look out for when you're pregnant, like constipation and postpartum bleeding and just all of that stuff. It's just always focused, like conversations I feel like are always focused on the happy parts of being pregnant, you know, baby clothes, baby name, all of that stuff. But when it comes on to postpartum depression, nobody talks to me about that. I have to do my own research. Postpartum anxiety, nobody talks about that either. What happens after you have a baby? Like, does your stomach go down immediately, or does it take a little while to go down? How much bleeding, how painful it is to breastfeed, all of that stuff. I don't get that kind of information from people. I get that information through research. So I feel as if certain things that I come on here and talk about, people will be like maybe surprised and shocked, like that really happens in pregnancy. But the truth is, there's just not much being said about these things. However, back to whatever is making me queasy or sick this week. And like I said, this is TMI, but this is pregnancy and this is just real life. And if you have been pregnant before, I bet you may have dealt with this. Anyway, enough of the long disclaimer. But basically, what makes me queasy these days is wanting to do number 2. Is this embarrassing or what? Because I don't know, do people talk about number 2 on the internet, or am I the only one? Listen, I'm a real life person and I speak it as it is, and if you know me, you know that is just what I do. I don't have time to butter things up and make things so nice. Like, it is what it is. Whenever I have to or want to number 2, I get queasy. Usually, like before pregnancy, if you want to number 2, you might experience bellyache, right? But, and that usually happens for me as well. But since being pregnant and in the second trimester, I haven't been feeling like I want to go number 2. Usually, if I want to go number 2, as I said, I would have like belly aches and stuff, just regular human belly ache, you know, you need to like excuse yourself. I haven't been getting any of those signs for the past couple weeks, and it was to the extent where I was kind of worried. I'm like, why am I not number 2ing? You know what I mean? Why is that not happening for me? Am I constipated or what? Turns out a couple of times I would get very lightheaded and dizzy, and I would just automatically do what I do when I get dizzy, whether it is take my iron meds or eat something, drink water, or just sit and relax and rest. And I realized even when I did those things, I still was not feeling better. My head would feel like I am falling over, and I would eat and I'm like, well, my belly is full, so It's not a matter of hunger why I'm feeling this way. I am rested because I'm not doing anything. I drank water, so I'm not hot or anything like that. My house is cool. I'm not burning up. So what could it be? And then I would go to the toilet and I would instantly feel better. I tell you no lie. I would instantly feel better. And it has happened more than 3-4 times now. So I know that is what is causing me to feel that way. It has happened so much that I have now told my husband, if you hear me saying I am feeling sick, I feel like I am going to faint, I feel dizzy or whatever, and I cannot seem to get it under control, and it is obvious that I am not checking the potty part of it, ask me if I need to go, because that just might be the problem. So that is what's been making me queasy or sick. When I feel queasy, it's usually that I need to go, number 2. And I feel like that is crazy because, like, I don't know. Crazy things happen in pregnancy, and this is just one of them that I'm realizing. Well, you live and you learn, right? Such is life. But if any of you have gone through this while you were pregnant, let me know in the comments below. Is this a me thing, or do people not only get belly aches when they need to go, or they actually do get lightheaded and queasy? Let me know in the comments, please. Okay, am I happy or moody? This week has been a happy one. I have been feeling great, buying all the things, preparing, packing, all of that stuff. Good week. And the last thing that we will be doing in this week's bump update is, of course, giving you a shot of the belly progress. Kind of dark because my face is obviously not in the viewfinder, but this is what we have at 23 weeks. This is from the side, this is from the front. Look at my navel poking out. And then this is from the other side. I feel as if I am carrying small. I really don't feel as if I'm big at all, and I don't think I'll be getting super huge by the end of the pregnancy. I just feel as if I'll be carrying smaller bellies. Yeah, that is it for this week's bump update. I really do hope you enjoyed the chat this week. If you did, of course, give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below and hit the notification to get notified every time I post a video. Until next time, bye guys.
Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.